Good morning, members of the media. Good to see so many of you up so early on a Sunday morning and on the job. We normally aren't working on a Sunday, but today is, for many of us, a working day. I've just come to re-advise you. I'm sure you would have heard. A delegation from Trinidad and Tobago travels to Belize to take part in the CARICOM Inter-Sessional Meeting of the heads of government of the CARICOM. I know that I've seen it recorded that these are holiday trips, but they're certainly not. These are working trips. This is the second of these kinds of external session that I will be involved in, having gone to the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in Malta a little earlier. At this meeting, Trinidad and Tobago has the responsibility in the quasi-cabinet structure of the CARICOM for regional security. So I have been briefed by our personnel here in Trinidad and Tobago. The National Security Council has been working for the last few days in preparation for discharging our responsibility at this meeting in Belize, where we will lead the discussions and the guidance of regional security issues, of which there are many, both regional and international. I return on Thursday, and the Parliament meets on Friday. One of the issues that we would be treating within the Parliament on Friday is the President's recommendation for the strengthening of the Police Service Commission, where there was a vacancy, and we expect that that vacancy would be filled on Friday when the Parliament treats with the President's recommendation. And you would also recall that we had been to the Parliament and we had made certain amendments to the no, not the Parliament. The Cabinet has taken steps to make certain orders placed in the Parliament to have the arrangements for the appointment of a commissioner of police to take place. The government is moving apace to ensure that some person is appointed as a substantive holder of the office of Commissioner of Police. We do not believe that the current arrangement going on indefinitely assists in any way in what we are trying to do in maintaining a proper response to the criminal element. We had before indicated that we would like to see some person, some qualified person, hold the position of Commissioner of Police, appointed to that post with respect to the management of the men and women under the Police Service Act. So I expect that in the next few days, the Minister of National Security would make a request to the Police Service Commission, as the regulations permit, asking the Commission, in keeping with those regulations, to take steps to trigger the process by which advertisements would be placed seeking a qualified person. Those advertisements will come by way of, I think, the DPA asking the Central Tenders Board, it requires finding an appropriate agency. That agency is not chosen by the minister. I want to make it very clear. The minister, contrary to the mischief-making statements you've heard, all that the minister will be doing is asking the commission to start the process. Then it falls to the commission to go through the administration of getting advertisements put in place, and in that process is a selection of a firm, a qualified firm, The minister is nowhere involved in that process. The government is not involved. So there's no question of the government selecting its friends and so on, as you would have heard. Once the minister makes the request to the commission, and the commission proceeds to trigger the process, then we should move very smoothly with respect to inviting applications, having the applicants evaluated, and the commission would select some person from the pool of people, and I'm sure and I'm hoping that many qualified persons put their names forward to be evaluated. And in the not too distant future, the Parliament would be able to adjudicate upon and select a person for the Commissioner of Police, and all that follows from that. Soon after that, the Parliament would meet to treat with the children's completion of the package of legislation with respect to the children's bill. That matter has passed through the cabinet, passed through the LRC, and is now ready for the Parliament. So those are the two matters that are in front of us in the very near future. So as soon as I return, we get on with that on Friday. And immediately after that, we move into holding a cabinet session in Tobago on Thursday, the 4th or the 3rd? 3rd? Thursday, the 3rd of March, the cabinet meets at the Magdalena in Tobago, and we, over and above our general cabinet central government business, while we're in Tobago, we'll have the opportunity of interacting very closely and effectively with the Tobago House of Assembly. I expect that the Chief Secretary will attend that cabinet meeting, and we will have some discussions there and focus on some matters relating to Tobago. And after that cabinet session, the cabinet remains in Tobago for a retreat on the Friday and Saturday of that weekend, ending on Sunday, where we will focus for a few hours each day on the administration to date and fine-tuning our responses to the very many challenges that we have as a government taking responsibility in a very challenging period. So that's the program in front of us for the next few days and next few weeks, and I'm sure